Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm doing a part 2 reading today regarding the Riley Strain case. You may or may not have seen my first reading. If not, you may wish to check that out to see what came through. But I'm doing this reading because Riley came through strongly in my energy a few days ago. And when that happens, it's generally because Spirit has more to share, and that was the case for Riley. It can sometimes be that they want us to send a message to someone, in this realm, or they're just saying goodbye, for example. But it was very clear to me that Riley had things he wanted to say. Some more things, some more came through in my channeling. Now I have seen the results of the second autopsy have been released. And they said that it was accidental drowning, and I've just written it here, sorry. Blood alcohol level was nearly 3 times that of the legal limit, is what they're saying. Now that may be the case, but there's still, from Riley's energy, things that are hidden. Things that he was showing me in my visions and channeling are basically, stating that there's more going on than meets the eye. I certainly don't feel accidental. This is my opinion only, alleged, obviously. I'm giving the energy, not facts, so take what you will and leave the rest. Please do be mindful of your comments, by the way. Before I begin this reading, be kind to others and to me. Be mindful of keywords you use because some will be blocked instantly. Comments on these readings are moderated as well. So you'll notice when you leave a comment you won't see it. That's because it has to be approved. And I won't tolerate any nasty energies or abuse on here. That's not why I'm here. This is all about sharing the truth. If you don't like it, just go off and watch someone else. I'm just going to be blunt here and say that. And if you want to come here and say to me, find Jesus and repent, don't waste your energy typing that long message. Why don't you go and repent for watching a tarot reading? I mean, if we're going to get like that. But anyway, I just wanted to share that because, try and see things from 2 sides. That's all I'll say. So when Riley came through, the first thing that I got was they took my boots off. I kept hearing that, and then I got them my jeans. So he was quite specific in terms of like the order that they did this. Now I know in my first reading I was saying about the jeans and boots off, and there was a card showing someone in a shirt that I showed on camera, and that he was trapped, he was stuck in a room, and I wasn't sure if he'd taken them off, but he was definitely saying to me they took his boots off. Now, for this channeling, this is why it's good to do lots of energy readings and channelings, because more comes through. For this one, it's like I was feeling, I'm getting shivers now, you see. The Spirit's here with us. I was feeling what Riley went through in his last moments. Now, I was suddenly getting an empty stomach. So when you channel, or when I channel, anyway, it's different maybe for others, I physically feel it, what someone's going through. And I got so upset, again, just knowing how he passed. So I was getting an empty stomach for him. And I could feel drugs in the system. He was really weak as well. in those moments. It's quite interesting because I was lying down for this channeling, and I feel he was as well, and it's like I couldn't move. You know when you feel really weak, like you're ill, but you've maybe got something in your system as well, so that makes you weaker. You know, like you might take medicine, for example, but you haven't eaten. It was that feeling. I was so depleted of energy. So I could hear voices as well. It was like in the next room or outside. Couldn't quite work out where, but it's like I could hear them, like a muffled talking. I could definitely hear a female voice. And then there were some other voices. I was getting 5 people. Yeah, so Riley was drowsy, very weak. He felt sick and he was shivery. So he wasn't in a good place at all, physically. I suddenly smelt hairspray. Now that's really bizarre how that came through. Whether there was hairspray around, but I'm also getting, yeah, well, it's interesting. I'm suddenly feeling sick again as I say that, and this like bad taste in my mouth. Now, we know that some hairsprays have ethanol in them, and that's what they found in high quantities in Riley's bloodstream. So I'm just wondering if there's a link there. You know, this is only just came through, you know, for this channeling. So that's really interesting. I may ask a bit more about that in a moment. Now, I saw this symbol in my mind's eye. I couldn't work out what it was at first. I was thinking medal or a cross. And then I was smelling a cigar. I got a dark energy. And it's very interesting because I put this down beside me, and then my cat, who was on my lap, put her paw on this symbol. So she was like highlighting it. She was saying, look at it again. And when she did that, I got military background. I was thinking medal, military, high rank for this energy, one of the energies behind this. And it's interesting how, you know, she covered that up. So like showing this is a hidden energy that I feel is covering it up. And it's quite interesting because then I heard it's over, they've covered it up. That came through from Riley, which is what I felt in my first reading. You may remember I said they'll do some things, find some ways to cover it up. I got a black car I saw in my vision involved here, and then I had something in my drink, toxin. See, again, it's interesting. I was drinking my drink this morning, like a tea, and I could taste something in it. Not literally, but I was channeling. There was something in his drink, which did come through in my first reading, you may remember. So that's really interesting, you know, for all of that to come through. I know personally, the work that I do, that's because Spirit wants this information to get out there. Take what you will from it, as I said, but it's showing that there's more, as I said, there's more going on here. If any of you have any thoughts on this symbol, let us know as well. I was definitely getting medal. As I said, it could be a cross. You know, linking with a higher rank, maybe even the church, for example. Could be a fan, I guess, as well. But that was like what I was seeing. I wasn't getting any colours or anything for it. So that's what I felt anyway. Now I've just pulled out my cards because I'd like to just ask about this hairspray. Okay, sorry everyone, my camera just cut out there. It's quite common when I do these readings actually, because when spirit comes through it can interfere with electronics. I was about to say, this only really came through this morning, this smell of hairspray. I don't use hairspray, so I'm getting shivers now as well. So, yeah, spirit's here with us. Riley definitely has come through this morning. Wow. Now with this I'm getting, this card shows someone moving on. Now this can show someone leaving this realm as well, and the Tower is something unexpected. So I am getting that there's a link there with the hairspray, that was used. Wow. And that would explain a high volume of alcohol, you know, because obviously ethanol is used in other things. Also this morning, this is how channeling works as well. After I was brushing my teeth, I looked at my mouthwash and it says alcohol free. But I was being drawn to the word alcohol on there. So yeah, this is new, obviously. Okay, so I think that's confirmed that. Anything else that you'd like to share with us, Spirit? Yeah, I mean this is confirming this high rank individual here. See with the scales there could even be, wow, I'm getting a lot of emotions now. This is a heavy energy, as I felt, dark. The scales could be that they work in law enforcement, military background, now works for the law, and it's like they've decided what they'll share and what they won't share. So there's someone there planted who's managed to cover this up, clearly. Wow. Everyone, you know what, I was wondering if this card would come out, and it's reversed, which is even worse. I mean, the Hierophant is about an institution, organisation. It can be the church, but as it could be the law as well. With it being reversed, so I can't even speak now, this is showing like corruption. Deep state, you know, with it being reversed, that's what I'm saying, deep state here. The fact that I can't talk, what I'm getting here is quite an intimidating energy who silences others. That's what I'm feeling here for that energy. Okay, now with this, it's over, they've covered it up. I'd just like to ask, will anything ever come out? It's very sad that came through, but I'm just feeling that it's all so organised that it would be very difficult to uncover this. Well, let's just see. Yeah, I mean, we got the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, loss, ending. I'm getting shivers, a lot of shivers in this reading, because I've got goosebumps right now as well, and that shows spirit, who's come through here. We've got family now. Obviously, Riley's family had their suspicions, and they wanted that second autopsy. Yeah, but we've got Five of Cups, loss, grief. It doesn't look good, unfortunately. I don't sugarcoat. Sometimes in readings we get a positive outcome. For this one, I just don't feel it. Anything else you'd like to share with us today, Spirit? Yeah, same card. It's unfortunately a sad, it's been a sad ending. Loss, grief, sadness for many. Wow, yeah, we got 5. Okay, 5 here again. We had 5 people coming through here. This energy is close to water. So again, showing that, this happened on land. The intoxication, and then the rest happened after that. Now, I didn't draw this, but I did see a ship in my vision this morning. It's interesting, we've got a boat here. And this card shows change, when some movement and change happened. So, yeah, it could be that they took him on a boat as well. That's what I'm feeling. This is very sad, everyone. That's sort of like the energy that's now coming over me. As well as those dark energies as well. Please understand that it's not always easy to do these channelings. But this is what we're getting. So obviously, as I said before, this is alleged in my opinion only, but I'm strongly feeling this from the energy, just a lot of sadness. In this case, it comes over me, I'm getting shivers again. Riley strongly comes through when I channel him, and he comes through as well. This is how it works. Just wanted to share a bit about that. Some people, I think that we just communicate with spirit. That's not how it works. You can try, but what I find is when I've channeled a soul, they'll come through again in dreams as well. That's come through. That's happened for some other souls I've worked with, and that's why it's good to do follow-on readings when more comes through. So just anything else then that Spirit wants to share with us. Yeah, this is the same thing coming through. So we've got a building here coming through, which is what came through in my first reading, where they took Riley, and this is depicting exactly what I was saying to you. Remember when I said at the beginning that I was lying down and I felt really weak, like there was something in my system. We've got it here, very weak, felt sick, shivery. And that's literally how I felt. I remember actually, believe it or not, I kind of put my hands like that, and I sort of said to myself, I feel like the Four of Swords energy, which is this card. And this is about resting, recuperating, after an illness or injury, whatever it is. So 2 fours here are confirming it was in a place, a building as well, which I got in my vision in my first reading. Yeah, and I'm just being drawn to, obviously we've got 2 energies there, but I'm just being shown, I've never seen this before, some other energies here in the background involved. So same thing coming through. Yeah, this is the person who made this happen, who's covering things up. We've got money here involved. This is the energy Riley was in. So heavy, see, this person can't see where they're going, and we saw that in the CCTV. And again, we've got someone here from his past coming through that's behind this, and a link to money. Same thing that came through in my first reading. And there is a female again coming through there. But this is all hidden. These are hidden energies. This is what comes through in a lot of these readings. You may notice the link in some of them. And many of these cases go unsolved for years. Some are solved eventually, but if they have people planted in different places, which I feel is the case for this one, then it's pretty difficult to uncover it. Is there anyone, okay, I know what I want to ask, is there anyone who has suspicions in, let's say, the authorities? Yes, there is. That's what I was feeling. that's why I asked. Yeah, just speaking out loud here, sorry. Anything else about that energy? Wow. I just got shivers, and really heavy energy suddenly come over me, and then we got the Ten of Swords, which shows a painful ending, possibly end of life. So this is something that's going to happen behind the scenes. I feel there's someone here who may have a breakthrough, and they share this. I'm feeling this is within the authorities, like law enforcement. And then this person is silenced. We see this happen in these cases as well. Someone hears about, spirits agreeing. This person speaks out, and they're blocked. 10, for an ending to that energy. Wow, I'm so sorry. This happens so much. The more and more I do these cases, I know I keep saying it, but these cases highlight this now. I think it opens people's eyes. It's opened my eyes in terms of what happens and the way they see a life as just nothing. Like, right, take that one out. Who has the right to do that? Getting a bit of anger come through here now. That will be from me, because in the spirit realm there's no anger or pain, but I think, like, I'm generally quite calm in these readings, but I think because I'm seeing this more come through, it saddens me that there can't just be truth, love, peace. It's interesting what I said at the beginning about comments as well. I think these readings attract some lower vibrational energies, actually. Just got to say that. Not all of you, obviously, but I do notice it. And I think, some are trolls, but some are just very wounded people, wounded souls. So no judgment, by the way, but it's just an observation here. I'm being guided to share this. Some as well are energies who watch. So this is why, we've got to be mindful in terms of what we share. This is why I've also said to you, honestly, that's why I do some readings privately. I do bonus true crime readings for members. Because I know there are certain energies that come here to watch these readings and try and bring us down, because they know we're speaking the truth. Some of you will know what happened to me recently. Just saying. But anyway, I see them. See, I'm feeling their energy. Yeah, it's interesting. My camera just cut out, which is showing me I'm really feeling this energy coming through. So I feel that some energies have joined us for this reading right at this moment. Who are not of the light. We'll just leave it at that. So they come along, they try and bring us down with things they say, with their energy. Why else would you want to do that? If you don't like something, click off. Why would you want to insult others when you've never met them? Well, you're just a troll behind a keyboard. Let's leave it at that. And actually quite cowardly as well, I'll add. Trying to bring others down, thinking you have the power to do that. You're not God. And if you think you're going to make it to the next lifetime in the spiritual realm, think again. Your choice. This is all coming through channeled. I'm being guided to share this because I'm not fearful. There are people out there who wonder how I know what I know and how others know what they know, because they manipulate the light, whereas I and others work with the light. If that makes sense. I keep getting drawn to this card, the Ten of Swords, because Spirit wants me to share here that those souls that go around just ending lives like they're nothing, this will be their ending one day. And it'll be the divine. See the swords coming down? It's like they're coming down from the divine. They'll just be knocked out one day in some way, shape or form. So, you know, karma comes around in the end. We are all watched, by the way, and I mean like by the spiritual realm. Okay, so that all just like, it seems like that all just wanted to come out, just flowed out of me there, channeled. Anything else that you want me to share today, Spirit? Yeah. Judgment Day, judgment call here from the divine is on the way for those energies. It won't be seen, but it will happen. It doesn't bring us justice, obviously, in terms of what happened to Riley and other souls, but everyone has their judgment day, so watch your actions, watch your words, is what I think I'll end that on. Okay, so that was quite an interesting ending to that reading, but I hope you've enjoyed this channeling that I did, that I felt I had to share. If anything else comes through, of course, I will do other readings. Feel free to share your comments, but as I said, be kind, be mindful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.